Happy holidays. Welcome to the Waverly 25-Day Cleanse. I am here, Molly Wills, with Courtney Riddle. Court.
Hey, Malls. How are you?
I'm good. As per usual, we're going to talk about everything from what we watched last night on TV to each day having a new topic of what we should cleanse. Today's topic is going to be social media. The buzzword of the year, apparently. But before we get into that, what did you watch last night?
I watched This Is Us. Have you ever watched it?
No, I have not watched
It's
that
really
yet.
good. I feel like each episode has an empowering message.
What's the base, like, quick little synopsis?
Okay, so basically it's about this family who has triplets, but one of them died when they were born, so they adopted one. So it kind of like starts from there, and then it flash forwards to the triplets' life now.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, it is. So what have you So what did you watch last night?
I am really cliche and have been watching Riverdale, but I don't keep up with it, so it's all on my, I just watch it when I want to, and I'm completely obsessed, which I feel like every girl between ages, I don't know, when can you start watching Riverdale? 13?
Yeah, 13.
13 to, I don't know, I'm 30 is into it. It's so good. And do you know what, have you watched it?
Yes, it's really good.
Yeah. I think I
It
don't
keeps
need
me on my toes.
super heavy stuff. LOL. But I don't need to talk about it because I think everyone's aware of the plot line for the most part.
And going back to our topic, it's always all over social media. I feel like everyone always posts about Riverdale
This
on
is
social
true.
media.
Very, very good segue. So social media, you give me your opinion first, and then I'll give you mine.
Okay, so I feel like social media consumes our lives nowadays.
Yeah.
I feel like everything's on social media. Everyone's constantly looking at Snapchat, responding to people. My mom even yells at me when I'm on Snapchat.
Yeah.
And then I feel like everyone always looks at Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat too, to see what people are doing. And if you see a post that you're not in, you kind of feel left out and you're like, oh, why am I not there? And I noticed like the less time I'm on social media, like the less I feel bad. Like if there was no social media, I would never feel left out of anything.
It, like, just by the nature of what it does and the content, it makes you feel left out and super anxious.
Yes.
Yeah, I would agree. I feel like as an adult, it definitely makes me feel that like I'm missing out, and not only missing out, but like constantly needing to keep up because like everyone else is, whether it's in a relationship or with a friend, if you're not doing, conversing back and forth with them on Snapchat or having like a long drawn out text or posting about girlfriends or whatever, that you're somehow strange. But actually, it's like the phone conversations, the in-person coffees and the walks and the dinners that are super valuable.
That's how you really get to know people.
That's how you really get to know people. But it's like this lie that you're going to really get to know someone if you snap them 100 times. And yes, it's fun and cool and adds an element of excitement and whatever. But it's not truly, it doesn't have that same effect, I don't think, that being present and even talking on the phone is better because you can really hear the person's voice. You know what their intention is and what their meaning is. Like, that's my biggest thing. I feel like people misunderstand me because I come off like sometimes a total tool, but my quirkiness doesn't come across totally accurate on text or whatever. Maybe I'm just making an excuse for myself.
No, I totally understand. I feel like once, like even in college or high school, like you don't really get to know people until you like sit down, have a conversation, talk about it.
Yeah.
Like ask them questions.
I agree. And like just to pull it all together in terms of what you said, I think that as the precedent for, we didn't mention, but our introduction video, if you all watched that, which I hope you did, shares that Courtney is 10 years younger than me. So I'm 30, she's almost 20. And so we have a 10-year gap, but are still facing the same challenges within social media. And I feel like it sends such a bad message as a young person. I feel like, because as friends, and whether you're having like a boy relationship or a girl relationship, you get comfortable with easy, when actually, you know, you should go the extra mile, even for a girlfriend, and like show up and give them, you know, a gift in person, or stick to your plans and not cancel for somebody else. Like, it's just created a lot of, I think, false sense of what relationships are.
I agree. And I think this holiday season, as we're talking about social media, and what I've been doing is I've been limiting my social media, only going on it 10 minutes a day, and I really do feel a cleanse.
Amazing. Yeah. Okay, so because of your amazing decision, I'm going to stick to the same thing, and we are challenging all of you girls as well to only go on any app. It doesn't matter what. So if you're on your phone and you're opening an app, you have 10 minutes a day or less. I'm going to try for less, personally.
I'm going to try maybe every other day even.
Go, girl. We'll circle back and see how that works out. But no, seriously, that's our challenge for y'all. We're going to figure out between the two of us sort of how we end up and how it makes us feel in 25 days. So we'll come back with that recap down the road. But for now, we're going to see how it goes. And anything to add, Court?
No, that's it.
So if you guys have any personal experiences or opinions on this topic, please email us at waverlynyc@gmail.com. And when we circle back in 25 days and see how we felt after this cleanse, we will bring up some of your conversations and experiences. And we'll talk to you guys tomorrow.
Thanks so much for listening.
Bye.